What should we know about each of them?
Well, you see, Sheargrub, I think, enters RAS a good amount, so I recognize them from there. And GucciGamingSocks was in my pool, so I played them today.
Oh, love that, love that. Well, I'm hoping to see some exciting games. We're gonna be getting started here. Game 1 on, wait. Oh, yeah. Game 1's on Frozen Gates. Yeah.
Alright, this isn't Frozen Fortress, it's Frozen Gate. Very important.
Yeah, very much a different thing. Do not get confused. Okay. I am getting a lot of noise on my end.
Yeah, sometimes Discord doesn't play but we can commentate in a more abstract fashion.
Yeah, it still works. That's gonna be the first talk going over GucciGamingSocks. Kind of just right off the bat.
Yeah, so recovering against Etalus is pretty unintuitive at like an aiming level. You have to do very specific recoveries when you're like the icicle and gigantor hitboxes. Alright,
Yeah,
Maypul is pretty favored against Etalus though because of that up air tether up air. It's really fun against Etalus. Against sometimes when Maypul, you're supposed to hold straight up when she does up air tether up air, and you'll SDI out of it. But sometimes it doesn't work and she hits you anyway, and that happens to most against heavies. So against Etalus. Makes it a hard matchup for it sometimes.
That does make a lot of sense. I mean, Etalus is a very beatable boy, but I mean, GucciGamingSocks is kind of making it work. Like,
yeah, this is
really close to actually taking this game 1.
If you look at like who's winning neutral more, it's probably maybe even Maypul saves, but Etalus is punishing so much stronger in this player matchup. There you have it.
Oh my god. Yeah, it just gets that up strong, and yeah, no, you're absolutely right. It really does feel like on neutral, they are on even ground, and both of them are getting those hits onto each other to get into advantage state, but GucciGamingSocks was really just able to utilize those hits and get so much more mileage out of them. And that's actually game 1 ending in a 3-stock. Yeah, that's actually pretty tragic. Okay. Evidently, game sound is too high. Just so you are aware, Mia, but
she's
okay. We're good.
We got it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm taking care of it. Sorry.
Yeah, that's why we love Mia. She said, "I'm taking care of it." Love that.
Wow.
Anytime
sometimes we
somebody
can even hear the streamer's voice, even
It's
though
like
they
she's
are
here
dead.
with us.
I am dead. That's true. You shouldn't hear me.
Ooh, it's almost like she's here with us. Okay. Yeah, game 1 was actually pretty tragic, but game 2 is going to be going to Frozen Fortress. So another very cold stage.
All right, so Frozen Fortress, I get why a Maypul player would want to pick this stage against Etalus. It's like kind of like fundamentals. The small and fast character takes the big and slow one to a big stage so they can run all around them and have big neutral wins and tech chase them off anyway because they're big and fat because they're nice and fast. Ooh. The problem is Etalus is a fast heavy. He moving. He goes. Etalus loves big stages because he's so like surprisingly fast for a big guy that you just don't. The small characters can't really take advantage of him on the big stages.
Yeah,
unlike with other
characters. It's a lot of inertia. But I mean, right now that inertia and this momentum also is in his gameplay because, yeah, it has been very difficult for Sheargrub to actually get those ins in neutral, or at least get these big hits. Finally seeing an edge guard, but yeah, just nothing coming out of it.
Yeah. So while there are 3 bans, and we don't get to see them by just how replays work. I know for a fact this was the wrong counterpick, because there are 4 stages that I would rather see Maypul take Etalus to. And those are Spirit Tree, Tempest Peak, Tropple Pond, and Jules Vale, because those have offstage platforms. And you are getting destroyed offstage. Every time you go offstage, it's bad. You need those platforms to recover to.
Yeah, and right there, actually getting an SD. You know, not even getting destroyed when you're in disadvantage. Sheargrub just, yeah, it really just feels like they're kind of struggling to like get their bearings and get their feet under them against Gucci Gaming right now. GucciGamingSocks.
Oh, I guess Hammer.
Oh, yeah.
Hammer's really annoying.
Was that something that they could have DI'd better, or?
Oh yeah,
that, just up, like,
that was a DI
he will
thing.
die to that.
Up and in would have saved him there.
Yeah,
But when you
that's
get hit,
actually
you don't
tragic.
expect to get hit by a hammer. Like you can mentally prepare to get hit by other moves and pre-DI. You can't. You can do that for hammer because it's so slow, but you'll never expect to get hit by it because if you're waiting for hammer, you're gonna dodge it in the first place.
Yeah, that does make a lot of sense. Or even just parry it because it
Yeah.
is a very long move to start up. Going into game 3, we're going to be going to Fire Capital. What can Sheargrub actively do differently to like get the foot up?
Oh, it's all about recovery in this matchup, unfortunately. So hopefully, with 2 games of experience trying to get back against GucciGamingSocks edge guards, Sheargrub has a bit of a better idea of ways to sneak around that. Unfortunately, yeah, that's good. So having the mark on and using tether as a mix-up is very nice because if Etalus uses icicles, you can projectile immune tether around them. That's always a good option as long as they're not baiting it. Fire Capital is supposed to be one of Etalus' best stages, but it should be. But it's looking good so far, at least.
Yeah, pretty solid percent lead right now. Mark is online. It really just feels like Sheargrub's has got to figure out like how to actually get a good confirm or a good conversion into the stock.
Yeah. Oh, guess that armor. That's huge.
Yeah, that just really felt like Sheargrub wasn't prepared or wasn't able to react in time to that. But getting a good combo, Tether not really leading into anything. They're in an F strong, really scary. That's a lot of damage for Maypul to be taking.
Okay, it looks like Sheargrub is pre-committing these forward airs without really reacting to what Etalus is doing or his drift or anything. It's kind of like a please run into this type of move, which against Etalus is such a bad idea because of how easily he can reverse edgeguard you if you miss that move. So I guess the deck is there. Deck is very hard to DI. It's possible, but
yeah.
don't trash the player who gets hit by it because it happens to everyone.
Yeah, right now GucciGamingSocks getting again just a bit of momentum. This game very much feels like Sheargrub just their advantage state is like one of the biggest things that they're struggling with. They just can't seem to get like huge damage. Say that, but a nice combo coming out. GucciGamingSocks off stage.
Yeah, look, going for forward air, it feels like it's just a Etalus matchup issue against the icicles. I mean, these forward airs right now are very good. Yeah, good edge guard. So yeah, running out with a forward air against Etalus is double bad because if he recovers with icicles, again, that's the reverse edge guard. It's a lot of matchup specific stuff, which does come later when you're learning fighters.
Yeah, ooh, I love that tether behind, but GucciGamingSocks just had a good reaction to it.
Great job at the ledge.
Resources right now. High percent uses the side special, but Upstrong catches out on the platform.
Yeah, so you see that Maypul does an up air after her wall jumps to go a little bit higher, but when they're jabbing Maypul at the ledge like that, she would actually rather do a straight back air out of the wall jump and instead of taking the height, just get them off the ledge and recover more easily.
Yeah, that does make a lot of sense. I think like, oh, that might be useful here. Oh, actually just going for a
out of the
high
way the
recovery.
Dacus, but commits to a Lily instead. Platform Lily is very good, especially in this matchup. Etalus is so large, he kind of can't really get on the platform and parry it easily.
Yeah, and I think in the game 2, we actually did just see side special getting the catch into the roots. Oh, up so high, but Etalus is a very beefy boy, kind of hard to take out. I like that tether, just getting into good neutral air, but this is so close. Oh!
Yeah, that was close to making it out. That was very close to making it out of the Dacus.
Yeah. Was that like a drift in to try and avoid the Dacus? I'm not
I think that was definitely drifting in to some degree because it was at the very edge.